In this video, I'm going to show you how we can create our first automation using n8n. So for the first automation, we'll be building the form, and when someone enters the information to that form, then those information will get saved to our Excel sheet. So throughout this video, I will show you how to do that step by step. So now let's get started. So first of all, you need to have the n8n account. So make sure to log in or sign up to n8n. And after that, you will see this screen where we see the button to create our workflow. So let's click on create workflow, and we can give the workflow name. Let's say my first workflow. And here on this screen, it is showing that either we can use AI to build our workflow or we can build by ourselves. So we'll be creating the workflow by ourselves. So let's click on this plus icon, and for the first step we need to add the trigger. So for trigger, we need to choose on form submission. So when someone submits the form, then we'll be storing those information to our Excel sheet, right? So let's give the form title, let's say contact us, and for form description, we can leave that as empty. And let's add 3 form element, which can be name, email, and the message. So for first one, this will be name, and let's another, and this is email, and let's another, this is message. Okay, and after this we can execute this step. So let's click on execute step, and we see this form. Right here we see the name, email, and the message. And if we enter the name as john@example.com, message is message from John, and if I click on submit, then we can see those information as an output over here, right? Now before that, let me show you a few more things. Let me click on execute step once again. And if I click the submit button without entering anything, then it is saying that the form got submitted and we are saving those empty information, right? Actually, we don't want to save those empty information. So let's make those field as required. So for that, we need to go over here and click on add attributes, and the required field, make this as required. Okay, let's do the same for email. Required field required, and for message, required field is required. Now if I execute this step, then if I click on submit, then we see this validation error, right? Which is nice. Let me show you one more thing. Let's say Jen, and for email, if I enter just Jen, and for message, let's say Jen, then if I click on submit, notice that Jen is not the valid email address, right? But that step got executed, right? Which is not good. So we need to enter the validation for the email as well. So for that, let's go to email, and for the element type, we can simply choose email. Okay, now let's execute this step, and if I enter Jen and something, then it is saying that enter valid email address, right? Which is nice. And for the message field, this is a little bit small to enter a long message. So for that, we can simply choose the text area field. So let's go over message, and for the element type, we can simply choose text area, and then execute this step, and we see this form, which is nice. Now we are done with the trigger step, right? We are done with the trigger step. And when someone submit that form, then we need to save those information to our Excel sheet. So for that, let's click on the plus icon, add the action. Let's choose Google Sheet. We can click on Google Sheet. And for the action, let's choose append or update row in sheet. Okay. And I have already added the credentials. I have given the permission to access my Google Sheet through n8n. So if you haven't done that, you can simply create on new credentials, and you can simply sign into Google and give the permission. Okay, and after that we need to choose the resource, and for a resource it is sit within the document, and the operation is append or update. And for the document we'll be choosing website form that I have added. So let me show you that. Okay, I have created this Excel sheet with the name called website form, and for the sheet one, this is the sheet name. Okay, and we need to choose that over here. For the document it is website form, and for sheet it is sheet 1. And after that it is saying that no columns found in Google Sheet. So let's create the columns on our Google Sheet similar to this one. Okay, name, email, and message. So let's create that: name, email, and message. Let's go over here and then let's refresh it. Okay, we see this, we just see name and email. Let's refresh it again. Now we see the message as well. And for mapping we can simply drag this over here: name for name, and email for email, and the message for message. Okay, and we need to choose the unique field. Let's choose that as an email. Okay, now we have this information on our input, and if we execute this step, then that information should be saved to our Excel sheet. So let's try that. Execute this step, and it is saying that node executed successfully. If we go over to our Excel sheet, then we should see those information. Currently we saved the empty record, so we don't see anything over here. Now to test this, let's execute the workflow. Let's enter the information. Let's say John at example.com. Message is message. Click on submit, and it is saying that the form is submitted successfully and the workflow executed successfully. And if I go over here to our Excel sheet, then we see those information, right, which is really great. And finally you can publish the workflow. If we click on publish, then we can give the version name. Let's say version H1. We can publish it, and after that, to get the form link, we can simply double click on this one and click on production URL, and you can simply copy that URL and then paste over here. Then you see this contact form, right? So let's try one more time. n8n example.com, message from Zen. Click on submit, and it is saying the form is submitted. If we go to Google Sheet, then we see that information, right? See how cool this is. Alright, this much for this video. I hope you learned something from this video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, as I'll be uploading videos like this. So till then, have a great time, and I will see you in the next one.